Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ATS Season 2. Oh man, beautiful truck. Still can't get over it. Anyway, thank you for all the comments and the likes in the previous episode. Seems like a lot of people are enjoying the series, and actually I got requests to have more videos, more episodes in a week. And so here it is, as requested. I think that was Shane who requested for it. So Shane, here you go. Anyway, in this episode, we're going south. I found quite an interesting trailer. I'll show you what it is. But let's first and foremost get this show on the road. Oh, nice. As always, we have Alexei's interior reworks. That's why you see much higher quality textures in this 389, along with some other improvements. Now I do have to study where we need to go. Okay, it should be that way. Can I just open it like that in the meantime? I'm starting to think now if I should have a GPS on this truck, just so I can use it from time to time. Maybe I can replace that with a GPS, and I'll just turn it off when we're doing this no GPS challenge. That might be better overall, because inside the city it's quite hard to not have any GPS. In terms of updates, what's new? Well, there is an update from Nat Vander. He updated the re-signing project to 1.10, I believe. And he added a few more signs, but as always, not a lot of details on which particular ones. So we'll have to observe it on our own. Usually though, he adds a lot of signs in California, so it's going to be perfect where we are. We're in a perfect position to spot that. Stop. And go slowly. Is this guy going to go? Yes, he is. Oh, that was a bit too close. Clumsy trucking. Early on. Why not? So we're picking up the trailer somewhere. I think we're going left here. That's a pretty nice marketplace. It's like a weekend market or something. Not a lot of people in there though. What is that? Probably Jazzy Cats. Oh, let's go. What engine did you put in this truck? I forgot already. Was it the Cat 3406E? I remember definitely it's from Prishbom, but I forgot exactly which one. Right, so you guys taught me when I can turn right on red, but I have to stop, yield, before I actually turn. There you go. That's how you do it, right? And yes, we are still in San Francisco. In the previous episode, we went through the Golden Gate, explored a bit of the city, enjoyed a bit of the scenery. There you go, that's a trailer. I'm not actually sure which trailer pack that's from. It's from one of the modded ones, maybe. Most probably. But to be honest, I can't quite place which one it is. Pigs. 16 tons of pigs. I wonder how many pigs those are. But yeah, it's that one. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty unique, right? Yeah. I hope no one's a vegan here. But if you are, then you can just imagine that this is just transporting pigs just for the sake of taking them as pets, you know. Not for anything else. Will that make it? Not so much. I have to adjust. And in here, we are going back to Bakersfield, I believe. I have to double check the route. Oh, this is off. I don't think that will work. I have to adjust it. Let me do a quick adjustment like so. Yeah, that looks better. So this should align us better. There we go. Go out. Place the legs. Yeah, I think it is modded for sure because the legs weren't animated. It might be a Jazzy Cat or I don't know. You guys let me know which trailer pack this is from, if anyone recognizes. Brakes work. Signals work. We are good to go. But first, study the route. So we are going south. We are going back to Bakersfield. But I wanted to explore as many cities as I could. Now I'm not sure if that's possible. If it's possible to get everything. But I think we can at least get Santa Cruz and Huron. So, and then we can also discover this one. So we could do that. We could travel either via the one here or via 101. 101 seems like an easier route, and we just exit. Yeah, it's closer because I can go via the one here, but I'll have to like go through like so. It might be more scenic though. That ultimately is something that we'll have to decide on. In any case, I can just do that. In any case, we'll branch off and lead to the 152, turning right to the 99, go straight through, and it should be there. I think we were here. No, we haven't been there before. And it's a BNSF drop-off, so it might be a bit challenging parking, but we'll see. Yeah. You know what? Let's go here. It looks a bit more animated. It's a bit longer though, by 1 mile. Yeah, let's go with this. So how do I go here? When I leave this, I turn left again there, I turn right. So we basically arrive at where we came from the previous episode where we ended, the Centex. And then we turn left there. We go straight through the one, pass through, and there should be an exit here right before we reach the Walmart. A left turn towards Santa Cruz. I hope I don't miss that, man. That's tricky. And then left again right after the Walmart. And then left again, passing Hewitt. Turn right on the 101. 101 south. Man, I won't be able to remember all of this. 101, 152, and 99. Okay. I'll have to stop along the way. Man, I should have my notebook ready during these times. How are the pics doing at the back? Pretty stable so far. Good. Let's get going. Yeah. So aside from just fulfilling the request of having more episodes in ATS, I'm actually enjoying this. Right now, I don't know. It seems like I'm enjoying driving in ATS a bit more than driving in ETS2. Of course, that would change when there are new updates, but right now, I don't know. It feels more immersive for some reason. And that's thanks to the modders who make everything so immersive, so up to date, so realistic. Like Matt Vander's Science, like that. Alexei P's Interiors. And all the other modders, P16's real logos. Oh, don't hit that limo, that might be expensive. We turn right here, if I remember correctly. Bro. Oh man. Should have stayed on the left lane if you're not turning right. But yeah, I'm expecting that we'll be getting back into ETS2 a lot pretty soon. Because if you guys have noticed, if you guys have read it, there was a blog post from SCS about the upcoming updates. One of them being the Mighty Griffin update. So it looks like those who have the Mighty Griffin DLC will be getting free truck accessories, free Mighty Griffin accessories for the next gen Scania. A lot of people have been complaining about that before when the next gen Scania first released. They were saying, why isn't the Mighty Griffin compatible? There we go. One south. Yeah, this is the one. And the philosophy of SCS made a lot of sense. So they said in the blog post that that's actually because they wanted to keep it like factory default. Like how they got the license, how the actual truck manufacturer designed the truck is how they wanted to show it and release it. And now that it's been a couple of months, they can start adding customizations to it, which equates to the Mighty Griffin accessories. And so it's perfect. It's perfect timing. And they said that they'll be releasing that. Oh, this is nice. Some lights here. Nice tunnel. This is a more scenic route for sure. We'll see the coast on the right. The only question is, when should I turn left towards Santa Cruz? Yeah, we'll find a way. We will find a way. Let me just coast along here. Yeah. So anyway, yes. So SCS is releasing the updates soon, I hope. And they're releasing the new parts together with the next update of ATS 2, which I'm not sure what the updates will be, what will be included there, but I think a lot of speculation is it revolves around the... Oh, that's nice. That's a nice sign. 20 miles per hour. It's a pretty sharp turn. Get some Jake brake working in here. Slow down our speeds. There you go. Man, I think we can take a photo here. This would be pretty nice along this curve, maybe. Yeah, this one. What is that? There's a smoking vehicle there. Yeah, so a lot of speculation is that the Scania will be... The next gen Scania will be released. The 8x4 chassis, I think, is what they were saying, based on the screenshots that SCS has released so far, the teasers. Some people were saying it's the next gen Scania 8x4. Some people were saying it's the rigid chassis, which unlocks the tandems. I really hope it's the tandems. It would be so awesome if SCS finally releases the tandems officially. Because right now tandems are a bit finicky. They're not the smoothest option, because it's just a workaround that modders have devised. Genius modders have found a way to make it work, but it's not officially supported. If SCS makes tandems really part of the game, that would be a real game changer, I'm sure. Along with the physics and having like trailers supported, that would be awesome. Can you imagine the possibilities there? Yeah. But yes, we're not sure. We will have to wait. I have a feeling it's tandems though. What do you guys think? Because if they release just the 8x4, it might be an underwhelming update from ATS 2. If they release just the 8x4, I'm expecting they have other updates in the game, like which improve the gameplay itself, not just additional truck parts or whatever. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you think tandems will be part of the next update, or if you think something else will. Okay? It's always interesting to speculate and hear about people's opinions. We've been having a lot of discussions over the Discord server of what could those teasers mean from SCS. And yeah, those were the main conclusions, the main ideas that we think would be released. Either 8x4 or tandems. I'm really hoping it's tandems. Imagine how easy that would be. Del Puerto, Canyon Road. Ooh, what is that? Is that in the map? It is actually. Nice. Cool. Right, let's continue on 1 south. Nice day to go trucking. Very good weather, huh? Hopefully it doesn't turn sour. I like those. You saw those cones on the side of the road. Those are technically random events. And I like how subtle they are. They just blend with the environment pretty well. And the fact that they're random adds even more. You never know what would appear on the next corner. Voltison Road. Not sure if this is it. Not sure. Tesla. I don't remember seeing any Tesla. But I remember that if we see a Walmart here on the left side, that means we went beyond our turn, because we should be turning left before the Walmart. So I think we're still good. Santa Cruz, yeah, straight ahead. Ooh, GG. Yep. See, I like those signs. They tell you exactly how the roads will be and the speed limit. Are the speed limits reflected though? They're not. They're actually not. Yeah, but it's fine. At least there is a sign. So there's maybe a guideline. Because I'm not sure if that is like... Oh, what is that? Floating icons. I think Nat Vander missed some objects in there. Yeah, but I like that. The yellow signs which say the kind of slope, the kind of curve up ahead, and what is the speed. But I'm not sure if that speed is just a guide or if it's the actual speed limit. If anyone's familiar with US laws, traffic laws, let me know in the comments, alright? Would be nice to know. There we go, Walmart is up ahead. So we should have a left turn coming up soon. Junction 1, half a mile. Yeah, that's the one. Wow. There we go. 5H did the trick. I like this route. There we go. Santa Cruz. We should be discovering it now. Speed limit 30. Noted. There we go. That's a Walmart. Then you can see the beautiful 3D logo from P16. Yeah, that's from the real company logo from... real company 3D logo from P16. It's amazing, isn't it? And we'll see a lot more of those. So we turn left here. I remember we turned left again at the next intersection. I hope I remember correctly though. Yeah, there. But if the red light catches us, then yeah, that's correct. Right after the Walmart, we turn left. So is this Walmart? It seems like it. So we turn left here. Make it. We will make it. Yes. Ooh. Nice bike, lady. Is it this one? Is that Walmart? Yes, it is. Okay. That's like a retail Walmart. The other one before the other turn was like a distribution center Walmart. Ooh. So why were we here? Oh yeah, because we are going to discover something. I'm not sure what it is. If it's a truck dealer or just a recruitment, it's just a hiring agency. Yeah, there it is. Fine. And sorry guys if I'm driving really slow because I'm trying not to get lost. Okay, we'll have to stop on the side though because why is not... Okay, it's discovered now. I have to stop here on the side because I'll have to study the road. I forgot. I remember we're going to cross over to 101, was it? One sec. Let me get the map. Map, please. Thank you. So, we are... okay, good. Turn left here, past Kiewit. Turn right towards 101 South. And then merge into exit onto 152 East. And then 99 South. From there, go straight through. Now what is this exit? This is hard. Maybe after Fresno. Maybe once we leave Fresno, the next exit we turn left. Oh, man, it's going to be pretty hard to remember. Let's start small. Left here and then right there. And then, okay, 101, 152, 99. 101, 152, 99. Wait. 101, 152, 99. Okay, okay. Got it. I think. You will see if I do. Alright, we turn left here. Can I squeeze in, bro? Thank you. How do you guys say that? How do you say thanks? Some say you hit the flasher, I think. Like this. Like the hazard. So that the driver behind will see that we're thanking him. I think that's what you guys told me. If I got it wrong, let me know in the comments. Because you guys know, I tend to confuse stuff. Driving in Europe and the US, different countries, different rules, different practices. It can get pretty confusing. Here, there's their cubit. There's the 3D logo again from P16. Looks beautiful, isn't it? Just adds so much to the company. There it is again. Another 3D logo. Oh, it just blends perfectly well. It's awesome. And then we're exiting here. Well, we're entering 101 South. 101 South, exactly. Towards LA. Up, 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 up. Don't go too fast. The pigs, the pigs. Remember the pigs. Let's just coast here. Gather up some momentum. And let's merge in. Yeah, those cones. Those cones are all random events, I believe. Pretty nice, huh? Pretty subtle. Like, you don't need like accidents every time. Sometimes they're just roadworks. Minor roadworks, major roadworks, and whatnot. And these signs, I believe, are from Nat Vander, if I would take a guess. Adding even more immersion to the streets, the roads that we're traveling in. So we're in the 101 now. We need to be on. We need to turn on the. Oh man, I forgot. Is it 152? If I remember correctly, I'm just cruising here. 152 East, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So let me just cruise here. What did that sign say? It said 65, and then below there was something. Something I didn't see in normal roads, in other roads. How did that plane even get there? Interesting. Ooh, nice car. There we go, here we are. Just start with my jake brake here, slowly. Slow down, slowly slow down. That arrow looked very different. Not sure if that's how it should really look. Like, you see, once we leave here, see the arrow that we're under right now, or we're over right now? It looked like a disconnected arrow, that one. Now compare that arrow with that arrow. Looks very different, right? I guess that must come from a mod. I don't know. Maybe not Vander's? Not sure. I guess because I don't have any other map mods here. But that looked a bit weird. Alright, so this should be 152 East. If I read that correctly. If this is correct, then we should see a 152 East sign on the side of the road at any point. Any moment now. Chevron? Yeah, P16 also has 3D signs for Chevron. The company itself, not the gas station. I mean, yeah, the refinery. Oh, nice road here. I hope I'm not lost. Lots of broken down cars today. What's happening? Is it too hot outside? Man, I remember an instance where I had that problem. It was a pain in the neck when I was driving in Manila. We had this, we bought this second-hand car. It was a Land Rover Discovery from the 90s. So it's like a bit old, but my dad is a huge fan of Land Rover. He always dreamed of having one, and he finally had the chance, so he purchased it. But this SUV, this Land Rover Discovery, was such a pain in the neck. It was like we had such high expectations of it because Land Rover was like for us, Land Rover was like a prestigious brand. But in reality, it was not the best SUV we've had. It was very hard to drive. It was so slow. It was not maneuverable at all. Like my dad even bought a special kind of shoe, like a thick shoe, like shoes. He bought special kind of shoes just to drive it, because it required you to really put a lot of effort into stepping on the gas so that it would move. And it had problems with its okay, before I speak more, I-5, yeah, we'll just be passing through here because we'll be turning on the 99 instead. So let's just continue through here. This is 152 East. Okay, we're on the right side. And thank you, Nat Vander, for those beautiful signs to let me know where I am. Ooh, like this. What is this? Like a floodway reservoir? Yeah. So my dad even bought special kinds of shoes just to drive it, and it had so many problems. Like maybe it was because wow. These cars are inside the railing. That didn't look too good. Yeah, but it had so many problems. But maybe it was because it's second-hand. Maybe the real Land Rovers don't have that. But from what I've heard, though, Land Rovers aren't the sturdiest SUVs or cars. Well, SUVs. Maybe except for the Defender, I'm not sure, but they're not like the best of the best. So maybe they're prestigious, but maybe they have this reputation being an icon or something. But I guess some other brands could be better. But yeah, it had a lot of problems. We had a lot of problems with it, and at one point it had that problem of overheating. And I was so paranoid, I always had to look at the dials to look at the temperature. Okay, it's going past the halfway again. So I have to slow down, park, and then make sure that, yeah, I remember why it's heating up. Because for some reason it's the water. So you put like some kind of water or coolant. Well, for us we just put water on the front, on the, like there is a water tank that is used by the radiator, if I'm remembering my parts correctly, to help cool down the engine. For some reason, the water keeps getting sipped away, like it was running out every time. And I don't think there was a leak in the water itself, but maybe it was, I forgot the main reason, but it was happening from time to time. So I had to refill the water every so often and cool down the engine. It was such a pain in the neck. Imagine doing that every, like, I don't know, 30 minutes or an hour, and having to watch your dials so you don't overheat. So yeah, it was just such a pain. And then furthermore, it also had problems with the unlocking system. Like sometimes its radio, I think this is our exit towards Fresno. Yeah, should be here. I hope I'm not lost. Yeah, 99 South, I believe. Yeah, and that car also had problems with its unlocking, believe it or not. Because it had one of those, it was not too old. I think it was from the 90s or early 2000s. So it already had this remote controlled unlocking. You know, the tut-tut. What do you call those? So it didn't operate solely by key. But I think it had a very old technology. Whoa, 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 bro. Let me pass. Thank you. It had a very old technology for... Oh, rip. Wow, serious accidents here. Man, someone must have stopped and it was just cascaded. Hope everyone's okay. But yeah, this Land Rover Discovery we had a problem with the remote unlocking, that sometimes, depending on where you were, the remote wouldn't work. Like, imagine that. You had to go somewhere. Okay, you get there, fine. You go out of your car, you lock the door, it locks. But when it's time to leave, it doesn't unlock. And what the heck? How do you get inside then, right? How do you leave? That happens so many times with us. Like, I think the remote was a bit of an old technology that its radio waves or something were easily distorted depending on what was around. Like, my dad got stuck one time because I think there was like a radio station, like a radio tower near where he parked, so it wouldn't work anymore. The remote wouldn't work, and it wasn't as easy because yes, you can use the actual key to unlock the door, but there was this. Oh yeah, that's a sign. Oh, I didn't read it again. Yeah, but there is this how do you say, security measure that when you use just the key to unlock, there is an engine lock. You can go inside, but the engine won't open. Even if you turn the key in the ignition, it won't open. So you're inside, yes, but you still can't go. And we found that there is like a manual override for such a thing in the manual. Like, you had to do a series of combinations on the door, and it was like opening a safe. Like, you had to have this combination. Like, imagine this, okay? You put the key on the slot in the door, and you had to do like a series of combinations, like turn it to the right, hold it for 3 seconds, move it to the left, turn it to the left, hold for 3 seconds, and then the right again, left again. So there was a combination. I forgot about it now, but there was a combination like that. And it was like, okay, are you serious? I have to do this every time. So whenever the remote didn't work, we had to do that combination just so the engine would be unlocked and we could turn it on. So through time we got used to it. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I was not a huge fan of that car really. And eventually my mom said, my mom told my dad, can you just sell that car? Let's just get another one. I mean, it's not worth all the hassle. Radar enforced. That's what it says. Radar enforced. Okay, I see. That's nice. Yeah, so eventually my dad sold the car and we got a different one. They are huge fans of buying secondhand though. I don't have the same philosophy. I'd rather get because what they want is they get something like a fancy SUV. Not really a fancy SUV, but it's not like the lowest tier. You know, but they get an older one. They get a second-hand one. For me, I would have preferred getting a brand new one, even if it was a little smaller, a little more cheaper. You know, I mean, in terms of it might be more expensive because it's newer, but the how do you say, the tier, like getting, for example, a compact versus a subcompact car. I would rather get a subcompact car that's new than getting a compact car that's second-hand. Something like that. Is this where I'm exiting? I'm not sure anymore. Maybe I've passed it. I have to cheat a bit. Oh man, I missed it. Okay. Alright, so we'll have to go around. I'll have to think where we go. Can I stop here? Is it illegal? So stop here. I don't know. One sec. I'm not holding up anyone though, so not holding anyone up, so it should be good. Alright, so we passed through that. I think it's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. We can pass through here instead. Yeah. No worries. I mean, that'd actually be faster. Because in here, you're going through the side road. In here, you're going through the 99. The only sad thing is we could have discovered that piece of road because we went through here before in a previous job. but that's fine. So we basically, how did that, oh, Huron, I see. Yeah, I should have gone through here. I forgot entirely about it. Yeah, because I wanted to discover Huron. Maybe next episode. Yeah, next episode, let's do that. So now it's just straight through. Next exit, turn left. And then once we turn left there, it will curve. And then the first intersection, turn left again. And we should be at BNSF. So left, left, left. Something like that. Good. Okay, let's merge in. Wow. This guy's pretty nice. Let's flash to thank him. 99 South LA. I love this scenery. Wait a minute. I think this is a nice photo opportunity. Something about it just struck me as super scenic. I don't know why. It's like in the movies. Maybe it's because of the beautiful sky from foggy weather. But yeah, that one. That one. And the sign is pretty cool as well. Love it. Of course, we add a bit of twist, like so. Maybe something like that. Maybe make it narrower, like so. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? I like that. That might actually be a thumbnail contender. Beautiful. Good. Right. So yeah, I'm more of a fan of a brand new lower tiered car than a higher tiered one that's secondhand, because secondhand is always a gamble. I mean, new cars themselves are gambles. It's already a gamble, but you make it more so of a gamble if you buy a secondhand car, because you never know if the previous owner was taking care of the car or not, and it would be very hard to gauge it. You'd have to check so many things. Open our lights. It's a bit dark. Yeah. So eventually he sold the Land Rover Discovery and got a... What did he get? He got an SUV, a simple SUV. I think he got a Kia. Oh, I forgot what Kia it was. The SUV for Kia. Forgot the name. It's not Tucson. Tucson is Hyundai. If I remember, I'll let you know. But it's you're probably not familiar with it because Kia is a Korean brand. I'm not sure if Kia reaches the US. But yeah, it's not fancy or luxurious, but it's pretty nice. Pretty dependable. Good. Let's get going. This is Huron again, but this is where we are going. Yes, exactly. Yesterday I was driving offline in ATS, in the other profile, in the streaming profile, where I had coast to coast turned on. I was driving through Alabama. It was so good, man. It was just a pleasure driving there. So many different sceneries, different types of roads. It was indeed very polished. I like what the Coast to Coast team did there. And I want to show you guys again sometime. Maybe when we've discovered everything here, we can turn on Coast to Coast. And maybe by then it has more cities that are polished. But yeah, Alabama itself was very nice already. More states rather. But there was this one time I was driving and there was this roadworks, so I had to merge to the left. And normally the AI is pretty smart about it. Normally they are very good at merging. They know when you're there and when they should merge or not. But in that particular instance, there was just a pretty there is no other word, pretty stupid AI. And he just like merged left right in front of me, and I had no time to brake. So it was like I rammed this car unintentionally, of course. I rammed this car, and I could see him in front of me just bounce like that. Like, see ya. It was not so far away from like hitting the baseball with the bat. That's how much it flew away. It really just bounced. But then I blame him on that. So I don't think wait a minute, this is our turn. I don't think I could have done anything else with the way he merged into me last minute. Just bad decision making on his part. BNSF, here we are, yes. Actually, I love the lights here. The lights coupled with the skies. Oh, that is so scenic. That is so scenic, guys, isn't it? Love this. Actually, even the BNSF logo is better. I think this was also changed by P16. Let's have a second look. Okay, that's where we should be parking. Before we do that, let's have a look at this logo. And that looks pretty nice. I like it. Cool. And there's another, that kind of trailer, this kind of trailer here. Are the pigs still okay? I think they slept. I think they're sleeping. My story just made them really sleepy. What are these? Are these pigs as well? Oh yeah, yeah. Lots of pigs being moved around. Is there an event or something? Not quite sure this is going to work. I think I did this a bit wrong in terms of the... yeah, I think this is wrong. This is wrong. Let me think first. How do we do this? We have to move there in front so that we have a better angle, and then we reverse, because I could have squeezed myself there to the right of that yellow trailer, but it's a bit of a tight squeeze. So instead, let's move here, get a bit more space in here so we have more wiggle room. Make sure I don't hit in front. I still have a hard time estimating my front there, how close I am. It's something you only get used to after a while, after you've driven your truck for quite some time. It's an estimation game. Man, that is just so far away. Not sure if I can make that work, actually. Yeah, look at that. That is so far off. But maybe I can. Maybe that's possible. That looks not so bad right now. Maybe I can park it like tilted or something. Something like that. Oh, it actually worked. Like a glove. Look at that. Not too shabby. I'll take it. Nice. 10:28 p.m. This is what I like about ATS. The sunset is super late. I think it's one of my mods that changed the sunset. I heard something about that in the forums when I was reading, but I'm not exactly sure which mod that made that work. Alright, let's have a look. 438 kilometers. I'm looking at the Discord stats here. The VTC, the VT log. Fuel consumption is 30.68 liters per 100 km. That's very good actually. And 0.00% damage. Nice. Now I know it should be miles per gallon in ATS, but the VT log still doesn't convert it based on the game. It's always just in liters per 100 km. Good. Right, well that worked. I'm pretty happy. So let me just maybe park here. Beautiful sky. Thank you, Kirill, for that beautiful sky. You know, we were talking about it on stream. Like, foggy weather is a bit of a misnomer. A bit misleading. It's not really just about foggy weather. Maybe it would be better to rename it. Maybe call it Kirill Skyboxes. I would be fine with that. I mean, he has earned the right to name it after himself. Kirill Skyboxes. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? I don't know. But yeah, it will probably be open for discussion when he's ready to release it to public. Right now it's still in closed beta, but I'll let you guys know if there's an update for it. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Let's end it there. Thank you, and hope you liked the episode. If you did, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to what you have to say. And if you're teaching me or anything like that, or sharing some stuff, everything welcome. Thank you, have a nice day, and catch you in the next one. Clumsy trucking. And do we have an air horn? Oh yes, we have lots. There we go, Clumsy trucking. See you in the next one. Bye bye.